Today, I'm going to be using some new units early in Toilet Tower Defense. Our update is tomorrow, and there are only going to be 4 units in this update because right now, Evan's working on 2x speed, and our other scripter, Cool Hail, is gone for a few days, so he's going to be back Monday, and we're going to have the pencil event next week. So basically, this update's kind of small because we're working on some other big things that are going to be added soon. But before we get into the video, like and subscribe, or else we're going to add Pepto-Bismol Spider Toilet. Alright, so anyways, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually got a new microphone. I had been using the same microphone for like 5 years. It was a good microphone, but I felt like it was starting to decrease in quality, so like that's why I got a new one. But anyways, let's hop over to the test place where we have the new units. So as you might be able to tell, I have 2 units in my bar right here, Static Speaker Man and Gravity Gun Cameraman. I already showed these guys earlier, but now I'm actually going to be using them and showing their attacks and everything. So all 3 of the units in this crate are pretty much unique and do their own thing. The only similar thing, I guess, is the Gravity Gun Cameraman kinda does like normal slowing, but he's pretty much the first unit to like launch something on the track, and that thing on the track does 360-degree AoE damage. So he's pretty cool, and some of these units might not work exactly as they're intended to, because again, our second scripter is gone for a few days, especially the 4th unit in this update. The 4th unit is not 100% done, so we're going to change him a bit after he's added. But whenever the second scripter is back on Monday and Tuesday, we'll change everything and fix a lot of units that have already been in the game for a while. And then the rest of the week, he's going to spend making the pencil event stuff. So everything's going to be ready, and hopefully 2x speed is ready next update. Evan said it is 50% done. The actual 2x speed itself is 50% done. So that means he finished re-scripting what he needed to. Now he can actually work on 2x speed itself, so that's a good update. I hope he's like actually 50% done. But anyways, Static Speaker Man and Gravity Gun Cameraman. Also, wait, why does Evan have it enabled already? Is he adding it in this update? I don't know. I don't want to say we are, and then we don't. So I'm just gonna say it's most likely not gonna be in this update, but it's still a possibility. I mean, it literally is tomorrow, so Evan would have to go evil mode and like script it super fast. But again, it's most likely not gonna be this update. Very unlikely that we have 2x speed in this update, but I'm gonna show you guys the new units now, so let's go to match. Bro, what the Sigma? Why aren't they balanced in the match anymore? I'm pretty sure Evan like links up the places in some way, but the second place still needs to be like linked up and everything. So these I already balanced, but this server is just not updated yet in the testing place. But I'm gonna place this guy, and look, he actually, well, his laser is like supposed to connect between the toilets. This is his laser right here. If the toilets are really close together, then it can like extend and damage all toilets that are connected. I'm very unsure of why it says 0 damage right now. I guess that was just for testing purposes, so that he doesn't like kill the toilet. But it looked like he just killed those small toilets, so I don't really know what the Static Speaker Man's up to. He's a little weird. But look, wait, what, bro? What the Sigma? Bro, did you see that toilet's health? What? Bro, it did what it was supposed to do. It like linked up and damaged all the toilets behind it. But then bro, I'm literally just gonna send this whole video to the scripters and tell them to fix it. The Static Speaker Man has some very weird methods right now of, for some reason, giving the toilet extra health and stuff. Oh yeah, this server is not published yet, so like, I mean, it probably is fixed already. Just for some reason, published server is not loading yet in the test place, but you guys pretty much see the basics of how it works. If they're really close together, it will link all of them up and do damage to literally all of them. So theoretically, if you were to put this guy at the end of the map and you had auto skip on, so there are a ton of toilets along the entire map, he would literally damage every single one. So that is definitely really, really good. And this is the most common guy in the gems crate, by the way. He's not going to do too much damage maxed out, but it's good we're finally adding a unit that encourages you to have auto skip on, because right now most of our other units are better without auto skip. Like pretty much all farm units are based on money you get every wave. But the second guy is the gravity gun cameraman. So this guy is supposed to shoot something on the track. Okay, good. He works exactly like how he's supposed to. I thought he was gonna do something weird because that's just how it goes sometimes. But he shoots an orb on the track, and then if a toilet is under a certain amount of strength within the orb's range, they get slowed by literally 80%. So in the beginning, it's only really weak toilets, but then later it becomes other like strengths. It doesn't display on his upgrade thing how much strength it affects. Also at the beginning of every wave, so that he's just not AFK the whole time, the gravity ball disappears and then he launches it again. But there are gonna be a lot of small fixes coming soon. These guys are pretty much, well, they're unique, but they're also basic, so these are not like their final form. They're gonna like evolve a little bit more whenever our second scripter gets back. But I think these are some pretty cool units. The third unit in this crate, the rarest one, is gonna be that cage guy, but like I said, he's gonna be a bit of a secret. And this update also has some free-to-play buffs too, like the summer mode. You're gonna be able to get XP from any game mode. And then also this update, engineer has been buffed quite a bit. I did the math again, and on the earlier levels, he was only doing like 200 DPS, like for level 1, because he only spawns something every 15 seconds, and then it only has 1,000 health, so 1,000 divided by 15 is not too great for the engineer. That's 66 damage per second, so I buffed him a bit on every single level, especially the last couple ones, so that he's actually cool, because I mean, we did remake him, you made his model and everything, but the reason why we're not gonna buff most old units is because there are a lot of like newer versions of the units in the game. Like, so for example, Titan the Speaker Man. If we buff Titan the Speaker Man a lot, Hyper is the upgraded version of him, so then we'd have to buff Hyper, and then if Hyper is buffed a lot, then we'd buff like the new Godly, the Axe upgraded Titan Speaker Man, because there are constantly new versions of things in Skibidi Toilet. So like, to continue the game, like every update and add new units, you gotta make them at least a little stronger, because if we just keep adding units that are about the same strength every update, there wouldn't really be too much of a reason to try getting most of them. There are also some good changes to clans this update, so let's go back to the lobby real quick. I want to show you guys. So here you can see it says past day now, and then we have a deny all button on clans. I don't know if we're adding accept mode and deny mode where you can like mass accept or deny. I think we might just have the deny all in this update. And then also these buttons where you can select if you want them to meet just one requirement or if they have to meet all the requirements. So those are a few small changes with clans just to make them a little better. In the future, we're definitely gonna add clan wars and clan quests. Clan quests might actually be first, because clan wars is gonna be a really hard system to implement. It's gonna be very complicated to make, but I think it's gonna be pretty fun once they come out. But also, since we have 2 scripters now, if I say it's gonna take a while, it's not gonna be like a really long while, definitely within the next couple months. Right now, the main focus, I wanna have the pencil event and drill event, and also Halloween's coming soon, so we gotta plan a Halloween event. So if this update is on the 7th, and it is update for the pencil event is gonna be on the 14th. 21st is hopefully gonna be 2 times speed and or a new episode. Maybe the pencil event update will have a new episode before that. We'll see. Then the 28th will hopefully be the drill event. That'll either be the 28th or the 5th of October. And then in between one of those updates, probably the one in between the pencil and drill event, we can add clan quests. And then clan wars might be like mid-October or PvP mode. I'm trying to decide which one I want first, clan wars or PvP mode. I'll probably have a vote, because both will probably be like equally as difficult to make and take about the same amount of time. So I'll make a vote for that in the Discord. Make sure you join it. The invite code is Toilet Tower Defense. It's linked in the description. But anyways, that is going to be it for the video. So as always, like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.